the kind of intersection between Indian classical music and the Western kind of thing is kind of already embedded in the compositional work already. So very much so, I think our task was actually finding the right way to execute everything. It's a lot more locked in than when we met before, because that was definitely exploring different avenues of where we could go and everything. And then that's what we did is after that, I went back and just kind of cemented what we wanted to do, what the repertoire was, what the kind of concert order was going to be.
Definitely, there's a lot of material that we do which is quite scary because obviously we've got two complete master musicians on stage with us, in master musicians in their own tradition, and there is a kind of we have to sort of dip our toes in that pool, and it is not an easy thing to do, and it's definitely a challenge because it's not something that we're used to doing. So, but that's one of the beautiful things about these projects. It's just to have the opportunity to be like sponges, and it's like total immersion in this completely different way of thinking about music, and it's it's a beautiful thing. But it's it's exciting, but also it can be daunting for sure.
Because I happen to be the composer on some of the material, it's very easy for me to kind of take suggestions and be like, yeah, that's fine, and I wanted that from John and Dylan Donald and anyone. It was anyone in the ensemble that said, actually, this particular moment could have this, or something could happen here, and that's really easy for us to take on board because with Indian classical music, where everything's always constantly changing. That doesn't matter too much in the thing. I know there's some composers who are very, very specific about certain moments have to be like this a certain way. Whereas, for me, a phrase can be turned a million different ways in one setting. So I actually like having the freedom to kind of explore that thing within a concert. So and it's all more fun because you can appreciate that someone makes a split decision just on the fly.
The ability to experience in real time how you guys kind of are in the moment, like you just described how it's, mostly it's improvised and it can go a million different ways at any point. And, although there are, we try and do that in classical music, it's just that the parameters are different. And so to experience this in real time on stage is extraordinary. And of course it makes us better musicians because it adds something that we maybe we don't have exactly the same way of doing things. So it's all about learning different ways of being flexible and enriching your musical mind. So that's definitely happening. Yeah.
It works both ways.
Of course, yeah.
I think we have challenges in different ways.
Yeah.
Playing the same music, but ultimately I feel like for me certainly I feel like I'm a better musician by going through the process and having the dialogue and just learning more about how to read, how to execute, how to play music, and how to be an ensemble musician as well. That's I definitely feel a lot more enriched through the process.